What's up? I want to share with you another dope Neville Goddard story that reveals just how easy it is to manifest and what it really means to live in the end. Check this out. There was this one time when Neville's friend, who's an artist, did some creative work for some girl that he liked a lot. She was also an artist. But the problem was she never paid him for his work. See, they had this verbal agreement. So it wasn't like a formal written contract, but more like an agreement between friends who trusted each other. But time passed and he never got the money that was owed to him. He didn't push it. He didn't try arguing with the girl or go chasing after her. However, he did have a conversation with Neville about it. And when Neville heard what happened, here's what he did. And this will sound very impractical or even silly to some, but who cares? Ready? Neville heard that his friend had been paid. Not that he will be paid, but that it already happened. That's it. And Neville didn't tell him what he did. Some time goes by, and then freaking out of nowhere, the woman reaches out and gives him a very large check. No explanation, no prompting, just, here you go. And then Neville, being Neville, encourages the guy, saying how it's just the beginning for him. That the same kind of check that he got, or even bigger, he'll be getting on a regular basis. Because more people will be seeking out his work, seeking out his talent. Boom. It would have happened anyway? I don't think so. See, what you gotta understand is why things happen the way they did. This isn't just a story about money. It's a story about states of consciousness, the power of living in the end. What do I mean? For instance, when Neville's friend spoke to him and complained, the friend was still in a state of what? The state of, I haven't been paid yet, right? That's the feeling he had. But when Neville heard the story, despite what he was told, he didn't entertain that state, right? He didn't entertain that state. Rather, he moved straight into the, you've been paid state. He felt it was already done. In other words, he assumed the feeling of the wish fulfilled on behalf of a friend. Then bam, all of a sudden, the money was in the bank. Neville didn't pity the friend and be like, sorry, man, life sucks sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Or come up with some logical explanation of why he got screwed over. Nah, dude, he simply shifted states. He went to the end. And reality followed. Why? Because we're living in a world of states, states of consciousness. And whatever state you're in, the one you feel, that's what manifests. Simple as that. So when you want something, listen, the end is where you begin. The end is where you begin. That's the secret. Real talk. Let me ask you, what are you still waiting for that you could instead assume is already yours? Think about it for a sec. Are you waiting for someone to apologize? Are you waiting for a payment like the guy? An opportunity? A healing? Whatever it is. What if you stopped waiting and assume it now? Where instead of saying, I hope it happens, you just go straight to the end. That state of consciousness. And you imagine what it would be like if it were true. And you see what you want to see. You hear what you want to hear. You do what you want to do. Feeling its reality now. Actually, you don't even have to visualize the exact scene if you don't want to. Just catch the mood, the feeling, the relief of having what you want. And then walk in that assumption. Not arrogantly, but with an inner knowing. It's done. Then just watch. If you persist in your assumption, somehow, some way, it'll manifest in your world. It has to, because you get what you believe. Yeah. All right, if you appreciate this message, hit that like and subscribe button and that bell to help support my channel. And if you're ready to live the life you really want, click the link below to learn more about Law of Assumption Mastery and Law of Attraction Mastery. I've got a special promo going on for both of my courses, so grab it while you can. Like I always say, more's coming. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.